I'm pretty sure I filmed that exact same shot every single time I come to the skate park, but it's just such a nice looking skate park. Especially today, the sun is out, it's so early in the morning and everything just looks amazing. So last night I used that new Instagram thing where you can put a question and then have people answer it. I asked you guys what videos you want to see on this channel, and a lot of you guys wanted more tutorials, more how-tos, and just videos where I teach you guys some stuff about skateboarding. So today we're going to go over 10 basic flat ground tricks that almost anyone can learn with just a little bit of practice. But for all you guys that are already subscribed to my channel and maybe you're already pretty good on a skateboard and you don't need this tutorial, we're also going to learn the trick after this. So no matter why you're on this video, there's something here for everyone. And I'm just going to apologize in advance if there's any wind noise in this video. There's nothing I can really do to avoid it because we are right next to the sea. The sea is right there. One time someone commented on one of my videos, explain the giant lake in the background of your videos. This is the big lake of Scotland. So we're starting off with trick number 1, the Ollie. This is the most basic trick in skateboarding. You do this pretty simply just by popping your tail, lifting your front foot up a little bit, dragging it up the board, and then lifting your back foot up as well. This should smack your board into the air, and then you're trying to level it out with your front foot to bring the back up. Trick number 2 is the pop shove it. You can also do this trick without popping your tail, but I just find when you pop your tail it looks a little bit cooler and it's also a little bit easier. So when I do this trick, I have my front foot about here and then my back foot just in the center of the board. And then I pop my back foot straight down and kind of scoop it this way a little bit, which makes the board come up like this, and then you plant both your feet down, ready to land.
They don't give a fuck if it's too much cut. Nah man, they would crawl through the mud just to get a little taste. Coughing up blood in the land of the waves. Weed gets laced, dragons get chased. You know what they say, you take one for the pain.
And then trick number 3 and trick number 4 is a kickflip and a heel flip. So for the kickflip, I have my back foot on the tail just like I would do an ollie, but then my front foot, I have it on the board about here so it's ready to kick out and spin the board. A little bit of advice I could give you guys if you're struggling with your kickflips, always keep your shoulders in line with your board and it'll stop you from kicking it out to like the wrong direction. It'll keep it underneath you. And also when you flip your board, you want to catch it with your back foot. Then the heel flip's pretty similar. I have my foot pretty much the same space as the kickflip and the ollie. Maybe a little bit further back so the board's more like pressurized to flip this way. Makes it a little bit easier if you have it more in the corner. And then my front foot, I have my toes hanging off the board just a little bit and my heel just kind of on the board. To be honest, heel flips are like not my thing. I really hate doing them. So whatever works for you, just kind of move your foot around and figure it out.
Pull up on the canvas in the black caddy till they kick the hat. I got a budget, I don't care if they kick it. I invest in drug money.
So trick number 5 and trick number 6 is a fakie shove and a fakie big spin. So for the fakie shove, you just want to step on your board riding fakie, have your foot on the back and just kick it this way a little bit. When you're riding fakie, it takes very little effort to get your board to turn that way. Just like that. And then trick number 6, the fakie big spin, is similar, but you also add just a kick turn at the end of that. So you're gonna just do a fakie shove and then start reverting your board around the other way. You just build this up a little bit until you're doing it at the same time. Go on and try it. I dare you. How much does it cost? And then trick number 7 is the no comply 180. So the no comply 180 is like doing a 180 on a skateboard, but you plant your foot down when you do it. It looks a little bit like this. You can practice it just by standing still. Just pop your tail and try and make your board turn round. Do that whilst moving, jump back on it, and then you've got a no comply 180. And then trick number 8 is a backside 180. So the backside 180 is where you do an ollie but also turn your board 180 degrees. 180! To do it, you just gotta pop your board and turn your shoulders at the same time. Just keep trying, you'll figure it out, and if you can't, I have a tutorial on it, the link's in the description. And then trick number 9 is a fakie kickflip. It's the same as a regular kickflip, but you're gonna do it going backwards. A little bit of advice I could give you guys if you can do it going regular but you can't do it going fakie, is just have your weight leaning forward, don't lean back. And then trick number 10 is a half cab flip, and it's probably the hardest one of all these 10. But it is the easiest way to do a 180 and a flip trick at the same time, which is going to be good for learning backside flips and frontside flips and any trick that's got a spin with a kickflip in it. So this one does take a little bit of practice, but it's a good trick to have. So the half cab flip is a fakie kickflip and also a fakie back 180 at the same time. If you learnt the back 180 from earlier, then you should also be able to do it fakie. It's a little bit easier. For the half cab flip, I have my feet pretty much in the same space as I do for a kickflip, and all you're doing is just a fakie flip, but you're turning your shoulders at the same time, popping your board and trying to flick it this way, making it turn round, do the 180 and also do the kickflip. So guys, that concludes the 10 basic flat ground tricks you guys should learn if you're a beginner. There's some other tricks out there that are easier than these 10 tricks, but I thought this was just a good way, a good 10 tricks to start you guys off in skateboarding. It just sets you up to learn a bunch of other tricks, like if you can do a half cab flip, then you're gonna find backside flips and frontside flips a lot easier. If you can do a pop shove it, then you can also do varial flips and tray flips. Alright, let's learn a new trick. I'm thinking come up, front lip slide, front 180 out. I can already do this trick on like a small flat bar, but to me it just seems like a much cooler trick to do on the ledge because you can pop the front 180 out, whereas on a rail you just kind of fall out of it to do the 180.
So I thought I needed.
We're gonna give up on that trick before I end up wasting too much time on it because I really don't think I can get that today. The trick that I'm thinking of is a fakie inward 360 heel flip. It's kind of like a tray flip, but instead of doing a kick flip, you're doing it like a heel flip. I don't know if there's a proper name for it, but right now I'm just gonna call it the inward laser because I think that is so cool. I know this trick's gonna take me a long time, so I'm just gonna sit the camera here and see if I can get it quite quick. The hardest part is because you're basically doing a tray flip, but instead of kicking your foot out from the outside of the board, you're trying to heel flip it on the inside, but it's also shoving. So you have to heel flip really fast, but also get your foot out the way and let it do the flip. And every single time I do it, it keeps hitting me on the ankle right here, and it's really sore. I think my foot's gonna start bleeding very soon. Whew. Some of the attempts though, some of them are actually getting pretty close. I think I've got it today. So that's the first land. I know it wasn't clean, but it was the land, and now we're gonna get it cleaner. That was one of the hardest tricks I have ever done. But luckily I was able to get it, and I actually got this trick like so quick. Tricks like this usually take me a long time to get, but to land it 2 times pretty clean with only like trying it 15 times is like really lucky for me. Especially a trick like this. Like this kind of trick would usually take me days to land. Oh, it feels really sick, and I'm like so hyped on it. I think that is like one of the coolest looking tricks I've ever done. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope some of you guys got some use out of the tutorial in it, if that's why you were here, and if not, I hope the trick challenge at the end was pretty good as well. If you guys watched this video to the end, please show your support to this channel. Hit the like button, leave me a comment down below, and subscribe if you are new. I'm making videos like this every other day, and I'm having so much fun doing it at the moment, so I hope you guys are all enjoying the videos as well. But that is where I'm gonna wrap up today's video, so I will see you guys in 2 days for the next video. Goodbye.
Subscribe!